Today I'm plan to talk about present perfect interrogative sentence. Previous day I completed negative. Yesterday I think yesterday I completed present perfect negative, where we can what we should remember in present perfect negative sentence that we use auxiliary verbs as when the person is third person. That time we should use has, and first person have, they, we, that time we should use have. And after the subject we should add not. In negative when we form present perfect negative, that time we should use not. I haven't visited, I haven't been to that place before. That is where that time we should use not. Those things we should remember. And we as we know that present perfect sentence where we use is when the action has happened in the past and that continues up to present moment, just a short period of time when it's happened. During that time we use present perfect. And in this interrogative someone asks question like that action has happened uh, or not, to just clarify about that incident happened or not, to clarify that those situation, those things. That is where we use this present perfect interrogative to clarify whether that thing had happened or not. This thing we should remember. And we use have as auxiliary verb before subject. It start auxiliary verbs start first before the noun. That thing we should remember. Like subjects, you, she. Like see here, have you seen that movie before? So this is auxiliary verb. We should use at the beginning, forming sentence, asking question. We use this at the beginning. These things we should remember in present perfect interrogative. Okay, let me start first. Have you seen that movie before? Have you seen that movie before? This means did you go and watch this movie before? That is what it means. Whether the person already seen or ready to go and watch. That is what it means. Still, the is clarifying whether this person watched or if he hasn't watched. So maybe he is planning to get that person and together go watch that movie. I don't know. But that is what it means. He is asking to clarify whether that person is watching that movie before or not. And second one, as she finished her homework, as she finished her work at, as she finished her work at, what work don't know, but someone is he wanted to know whether this lady is finished her work or not. So far, some work that she has been got, I think. So that work she has completed or not. He wanted to know. That person wanted to know whether this lady has completed or not. That is what it means. And third one, have they visited Europe? Have they visited Europe? Whether that people, these people, been to Europe before. He's asking. He wanted to know whether these people went Europe before or not. That is what it means. Have they visited Europe in their lifetime before, whether they have gone or not? So far, they have gone to Europe or not. He wanted to make sure whether these people have gone, have they visited Europe. You just want to clarify, make sure about their visiting to Europe. That is what it means. And fourth one, have you ever eaten sushi? Have you? ever eaten sushi? Someone is asking whether that person is eaten this fish, I think. Fish, sushi means fish. This fish they have eaten before or what? He wanted to know about their likes and dislikes. Has this person eaten before? Has has he taken when they went to hotel that time they have eaten this fish or not? Earlier they have eaten or what? That is what it means. And fifth one, has he read that book? Has he read that book? He is asking whether that book is completed or yet to complete. He wanted to know whether this person is still reading or completed. So he's asking, has he read that book? Has he read that book? That is what it means. He wanted to clarify. He wanted to know whether this person is still reading or completed. That is what it means. And sixth one, have you been to New York City? Have you been to New York City? Someone is asking you in your lifetime, whether you went to New York. Have you been to New York City? Like in your lifetime, did you visit New York? That is what it means. He wanted to know about this person, about you. If someone asks you, like, have you visited that place? Have you visited this place? He wanted to know whether you visited that place or yet to visit. That is what it means. And seventh one, have they played tennis before? Have they played tennis before? He's asking these people played this tennis before. He's asking. He wanted to know whether these people playing for the first time or in many times they have played in their lifetime or first time. He wanted to make sure. Earlier they have played or not. That is what it means. And eighth one, have you learned a new language? Have you learned a new language? He is asking. Did you learn any new language? He wanted to know about that person. He is learning. He has learned any language recently, learned or not, and he wanted to know, like whether that person is learning any language, new language. He is asking. That means not before. Like, have you learned? Have you learned a new language? Any language he has learned recently? I mean, in during his lifetime, have you learned a new language? That is what it means. Whether that person has learned any language or not, new language. And ninth one, as she met the new manager, as she met the new manager, maybe she has joined a new office, work where she is supposed to meet her manager. Some people asking, has she met the new manager or what? This person wanted to make sure, wanted to know whether that lady has met the manager or not. That is what it means. And tenth one, have they completed the project on time? Have they completed the project on time? He wanted to make sure whether they have completed project on time or not. Still, they have to complete or already completed. So he's clarifying. He wanted to make sure. He wanted to know whether these people complete completed the project, what they have given to that work task, whether they have completed or not. That is what it means. Have they completed that project on time? On time, like on time means some period of time on time. That should be done with being without within this time period. Some task should be done. That is on time. on time. If you tell someone that I will be on time by tomorrow, you tell sometime like 5 o'clock. So you reach exactly 5 o'clock tomorrow on time. That is on time. Whatever time you mention that you will going to visit, and you go and visit, that is on time. So they are asking, they have completed this project on time, within the time period they have completed or not. That you should know. That is what it means. Yeah. And these are all present perfect interrogative. Someone interact asking questions, and we use auxiliary verbs before subject. You, they, and we. That time we should use have. When the person is third person, she and he is not here. That time we should use has. These things we should keep in mind. And we use present perfect interrogative to clarify that the action has completed or yet to complete or not complete. That situation we use present perfect interrogative. And when it comes to present perfect negative, that is in a negative, or like where we use auxiliary verb before the I have not. That is how we can say. I haven't seen that movie. I have not. Before auxiliary verbs we use not. Not usually we use to make a negative, present perfect negative. That time we use not. That thing we should remember. And present perfect affirmative, those are in positive, where we should use have as auxiliary verbs, and following by the main verb, part participle. Yeah, in everywhere we use part participle, past participle. And there in affirmative means positive sentence. I have completed, I have visited, I have visited Paris twice, I have been to that is how that those sentence come, where in present perfect affirmative, those are in positive. I have been to London. That is how, those sentence come. I hope you understand this present perfect tense with three examples, like present perfect affirmative, present perfect interrogative, present perfect negative. Yeah, if you like this, please share, comment, and subscribe my channel. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Bye for now.